Hello, my name is Ali Orozco, and this is my presentation on Milton Glaser. The reason why I chose Milton Glaser is because he is recognized as one of the most influential American graphic designers of the 20th century. Even if you don't know his name, you've almost certainly seen his work. His most famous creation is the iconic I Heart New York logo, a design that has become a global symbol of love for the city. Milton Glaser was born in 1929 in the Bronx, New York, to Hungarian Jewish immigrant parents. From an early age, he showed a passion for art and took drawing classes to develop his skills. His curiosity and love for creating never left him. He attended the High School of Music and Art in New York and then studied at Cooper Union, one of the most prestigious design schools in the city. Later, he received a scholarship to study at the Academy of Fine Arts in Bologna, Italy, where he was influenced by European art movements. As his career developed, Glaser became known for combining traditional fine art with bold, modern styles, often drawing from pop culture and psychedelic influences. His designs were playful, colorful, and inventive, but always carried a strong sense of communication. A great example of this is in the book he published with his wife Shirley. The book is called If Apples Had Teeth. This children's book is filled with playful illustrations paired with silly texts like, if apples had teeth, they would bite back. The drawings were very imaginative and humorous, which I think ties into his creative style and philosophy of seeing the world in unexpected ways. In 1954, he co-founded Pushpin Studios, a design company that challenged traditional design norms. Pushpin became known worldwide for its innovative, eclectic, and experimental work, proving that graphic design could be more imaginative and expressive rather than rigid and formal. One of his most famous works from the 1960s was the psychedelic Bob Dylan poster, created in 1966. It was inspired by the Art Nouveau movement. The poster became a highly sought-after collectible and cemented Glaser's place in the world of pop culture design. By 1968, Glaser co-founded New York Magazine with Clay Felker. This was a groundbreaking publication that blended journalism with creative design. Around this time, he also started his own company, Milton Glaser Inc., where he produced posters, book covers, logos, and branding for clients across industries. During this period, he designed what would become his most iconic piece, the I Heart New York logo, in 1977. It was simple yet powerful and continues to be one of the most recognizable logos in the world. Glaser's work was exhibited internationally in cities like New York, Paris, and across Italy, but beyond his personal achievements, he cared deeply about the education and mentorship. He was an instructor and board member at the School of Visual Arts in New York. He believed that everyone was born with genius, and that education should not be about competition, but about overcoming ignorance. For him, every day was an opportunity to learn, create, and grow. A large part of Glaser's philosophy was that design carries a moral responsibility. He believed design should serve the public good and build a sense of community, not deceive people through empty advertising. His commitment to honesty and social responsibility shaped not only his career, but also the way future generations think about design. Unfortunately, Milton Glaser passed away in June of 2020 on his 91st birthday. He left behind a powerful legacy that continues to inspire designers around the world to innovate, to think outside the box, and to use design as a tool for communication and connection. For me personally, after researching Milton Glaser's work and philosophy, I feel inspired by his approach. He saw design as more than just making things look nice. He saw it as communication, as a way of connecting people and building community. Glaser's art style is one of the things that drew me in the most. His use of bold, fun colors often gives his designs a dreamlike, imaginative quality. While many designers at the time were focused on strict grids and minimalism, Glaser wasn't afraid to use illustration and create visuals that felt alive and full of personality. His designs show that structure and creativity can coexist beautifully. His work reminds me that every day is an opportunity to learn, to create, and to grow, even if mistakes happen along the way. I want to approach design with the same openness, curiosity, and sense of responsibility. Beyond my own view on Milton Glaser's legacy, he continues to shape the design world today. His posters, logos, and illustrations are still studied in design schools as examples of how creativity can be both simple and deeply meaningful. Even years after his passing, his work reminds us that design has the power to connect people, tell stories, and make the world a little brighter.